What's up, you all? It as requested vocal monsters, hardest vocals, and they starting off with Miss Sohyang. It ain't a better person to start off with, so let's get into it. Come on with the singing. Come on with the agility. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We ain't just gonna gloss over that level of epicness. I got goosebumps. I mean, just for a singer not known for her agility, that was nuts. That descending run, crystal clear perfection. Then the ascending run, when she was going up into it. I mean, perfection. Perfectly executed the head voice. Pitch perfect, the clarity, and I've said it before. I know I must have reacted this before, but to be reminded, she is absolutely insane. Insane, the range and the agility and the clarity and the ease and the pitch, and it's just absolutely nuts. The transition. Come on. In the band. Oh my God. Eating those G5s. And the band too, just goosebumps. The band is insane. They were getting it, killing it, epic. Did she, y'all, the Masked Singer is a competition, isn't it? I believe it is. I've reacted to it, obviously, but let me know if she won, because if she didn't, I can't imagine who would win after that. I really can't, because that's some of the most extreme, mind-blowing vocals. She was doing everything. Speechless. Sing. Come on. I have to just say, I have to get it, because I won't remember all these if I do it at the end. So I'm gonna just do it. Just the stamina, breath support, the support in general on those high notes. And she was pregnant, and she was going on and on and on and on. The regular singers, I mean, people don't realize how difficult her stuff is. When you hear a epic singer, a singer with so much talent, you would think they'd be able to eat her songs, and they can't. It's that doggone breath support. I'm telling you, her breath support, in my opinion, her stamina, her stamina and her breath support are some of the most impressive I've ever heard. She can go and go and go and go, and I mean, just consecutive lyrics back to back to back to back, high notes, phrasing, support, going from a transition and down, all that while pregnant. Man, people underestimate. Not that most of the people watch my videos, they know she's bad, but people who like to just say she's a performer, they don't have a clue. You try to sing her songs. inhuman and beautiful. And Mr. Damage is another inhuman. Inhuman. You see how he started off with this super heavy bass, like just super heavy, and he comes in with this. He sounds like a doggone opera singing female in her, like I always say, middle-aged female opera singer. This completely different tone, completely different characteristics. I mean, the way he changes, has different personalities vocally, is like nobody else. He completely changes his vocal identity as he goes through his range. I mean, it's I've never heard anything like it. In that high head voice, I mean, and just the heaviness and the weight of his notes, and he can go from super heavy to very thin to a mix of both, and just I know people have issues with his tone, don't like his tone or whatever, but just as far as pure technique, inhuman, absolutely inhuman. You gotta say. You better say. She is sustained. It's sustained. You see what I mean? I've said this before, but Miss Morissette is easily, in my opinion, top five vocalists of this generation, easily and comfortably. She does things with her voice. I mean that the octave jump at the end, perfect pitch, perfect clarity, just excellent high head voice. Or was that a whistle? It sounded so light. It may have been high head voice, or it might have been whistle. Flawless, flawless. And the resonance and the support and her resonance and her power, the placement, in my opinion, is perfect. Very full, leaves nothing to be desired. Just a full, powerful, never thin. Her high chest belts, never. And the support, the stamina there, crazy. And I like her tone. That's a big. That's the main thing for me with a singer. If your tone is just generic bleh, I mean, you ain't gonna touch me, but she hits all the boxes for me. Excellent. It's the descendant brought for me though. Come on. I'm sorry. It's the Melisma for me with Mariah Carey there in the midst of all the resonance, the power, and you go down to that on that third octave, just that they say jump when you go higher in the octave, jump the octave. What do you say? What do you say? I guess you still say just jump down. The way she jumped down, they're like that pitch perfect, with all that power down there to do that and just be pitch perfect, man. And then the octave jump when she went into the whistle. I mean, we know Mariah Carey though. We know she, when it comes to octaves and things like that. I mean, there's few as well connected as Mariah Carey. I mean, if any, is well connected throughout her octaves. Just incredible. All of these people, incredible. But Miss Sohyang really just did me in at the very beginning. I mean, she did me in. That level of epicness and just the ease up there and the runs even and just everything that she did was back to back to back to back, just punch you in your face, knock you out, just push you down. You know what I mean? So it ain't just she pushes you down. You know what I mean? Just vocally. I mean it's I mean and holds you down so you can't get up and fight back. You know what I mean? Just the whole time was just savagery, epicness, and the technique is just ridiculous. I can't even fathom it. They were all just incredible, incredible, and I love when people can hit those notes and it not be thin, not be whiny. I mean, be well supported and a good mask in the mix. That good placement. It ain't nothing like a good placed high mix that's full. That's why I'm amazed by Sohyang the way she does it. Those high chest, those high mixes in the chest. Nobody does it like Sohyang in my opinion. I mean, she just. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Please continue to report your favorites. Peace.